Hey everyone, here's my motherboard, which is the main component that connects everything together in the computer. Here's the case of the computer, and here is the power supply. Alright, here's our graphics card we're going to be using. This is what most people will put in there to display out to the monitor of a computer. Here's what we're going to use that came with it. This is the CPU cooler, the central processing unit cooler. I'll get more into that later. This and this is what holds the actual CPU in. There's the fan and there's RAM. Hello again everyone. I'm just letting you know now that I got my anti-static wrist strap on. I'm about to build the computer for the tutorial, but I wanted to show you what I do to make sure I don't break anything. See this alligator clip? I'm gonna clip this onto the case. That way, I have my arm and this, so that way I'm grounded from static electricity. Because remember, if I touch this without grounding myself, I could break it. Alright, now we're all clipped in and we're ready to go. First thing we're gonna do, so we can install the CPU, or our computer processor, is we're gonna, on this motherboard, this little pin thingy right there, we're gonna go toward me and lift up. Now on the motherboard, there's always a little star, a little triangle indicator right there. And then on the CPU, there's a triangle indicator right there that's gold. That's how we know which way to put the processor in the computer. Because if we don't do that and we put it in any other way, it will break the computer. Notice how the other sides don't have that triangle. Same on the processor. They don't have the triangle, do they? Side note when installing the processor, never touch the bottom pins. If you do, it voids your warranty. It also permanently damages the processor. And then it's literally a brick. You can't use it after that. To grab the processor, we're gonna gently on the sides, like this. See, I'm not touching the bottom. With the lever up on the motherboard, we're gonna gently lay it down on there. Now, if you don't line it up, pick it up and try again on the sides. Don't try to move it over or you'll bend some pins and break them. And see how on here, the triangles are lined up? That's important. It means we put it in correctly. Now we're gonna, let me zoom in real quick. There we go. All right, now this pin here, it's gonna require a little bit of force, like a tiny bit. See how I did that sound? I'll do it again. There we go, that's normal. Heard that click? Then we're gonna press toward a slight bit. It goes underneath that thing. And that's how we know the processor is in correctly. Triangles are lined up. And there we go. One of the harder parts of building a computer is already done.